So today's the start of a 48-hour journey to get back home in Canada. Let's get started with those days. When I booked my flight to come to Asia, I decided to book a return ticket from Montreal to Shanghai. And the reason for this is that booking a return flight is usually much cheaper when you take the same company. The only thing I don't really like with that kind of booking is to never really know where you're going to be in the world at the end of your trip. It's kind of hard to pick a return place, which means I have to go to Shanghai today or tonight. Take my flight that goes to Chicago and Montreal. That's kind of the easiest way. And I didn't want to spend too much time in Shanghai because I've been there way too often and way too long. So this is going to be a 48-hour journey. It's starting pretty much now. I'm going to wait to go to the airport tonight in Bangkok. Then go to Shanghai, spend a few hours there. I came across a park, and that's precisely the reason why I like to walk to pretty much everywhere I go. Whenever you take a taxi or like a train, you cannot see all these things, or you like to see them, but you're not really into it. So when you walk, you see all these things, which is pretty amazing. I like it. And this park is like not that huge, but it's still pretty peaceful. Funny thing is, it's right in front of like this busy street. So there's a big mix here, really insane. Pretty much the same way you can be when you face the market. The market could be crazy, things could be happening, there could be a lot of volatility, but you can still be facing it, really calm, in front of your plan and knowing exactly what you're supposed to do. You could be like a park that's calm, that's like slow, and that takes its time, that understands what trading is about, while everyone in the market is like rushing, pushing on the side, and trying to place trades. That's a big difference. And you know that whenever you're going to be this state, the calm one, you're going to be probably having much more return, and you're going to probably be much more calm, and less stressed out at the end of the day, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here because I have some, I want to work a little bit, but here I get too many ideas. We'll stop that right now. I'm sweating so much right now, it's incredible. I had a fairly random thought today while I was working. There are things you do when you trade, and those are really important, but over time you kind of forget that you're doing them. And there's this one thing that I realized while reading an article today, and I want to share because it's really a big mental trick to really improve the psychology whenever I trade. There's this saying that trading is all about psychology, and although I don't agree and will probably never agree, this thing is really making it easier for you to kind of keep going when you have these losses, when you have these drawdowns, these tough times, and that's really helped me. The thing is, once you do that thing, it becomes a habit really quickly. Once you get in the right mental state and you use this kind of mental trick, you are going to move forward much faster. So I want to share it with you today, because there's pretty much nothing else to do except then waiting and talking. So that's the thing, but it's really important. The trick is simple. It's called reframing your losses. Whenever you reframe your losses, you're kind of changing the way your losses appear and the way you see your losses. It's very easy to trade and see your losses as bad because you want to get there and make a lot of money, but your losses kind of bring you down this way, and you kind of are not able to go to your potential, which is there. And that's the big thing. Now, when you reframe your losses, you are kind of becoming friendly with your loss, which is kind of a weird concept, but it really works. Instead of seeing your losses as bringing you closer to a loss and a bad trader, you see every single loss as a building stone toward becoming successful. Because every single loss you have right now in trading is getting you closer to a winning trade. Of course, if you've computed your edge, the more losses you take, the less the chance of having a next loss, if you do things right. So as much as possible, you want to see your loss as that, and also you want to see your period of bad trading as an opportunity for growth. If you take a bad trade, instead of seeing it as, again, a push toward failure, see it as a sign or just a symptom that you don't have everything right planned out. You don't have all the discipline planned out, you don't have maybe your plan planned out, but you need to work on something, right? See it as that. And instead of saying, oh, like, I put a bad trade, I'm a bad trader, I'll always be unsuccessful, I need to find a better strategy, like whatever you're gonna say, instead of just saying that, see it as the symptom that says, okay, so you had a bad trade, this is not like, who cares about the bad trade? It's a sign that something else is going on in the background. You need to modify something. Now your job is going to be to stay neutral, but ask yourself, what can I modify? What can I do to make sure that the next time I'll have maybe less chance of having a bad trade, or maybe having less bad trades overall. That's your job. That's all about reframing your losses. Don't see them as bad. Don't see them as bringing you closer to failure. See them as either like a stepping stone toward more winning trade, and every single bad losing trade you have is a sign that you have to correct something. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have a few hours to wait here, and it's gonna be a little bit long because my flight is only at midnight 15 and I have to be at the airport at 10. I have to leave at about 9, 3 hours left. So I'm gonna try to go around and speak with the people at the hotel. I think they're pretty friendly. So I'm about to leave Bangkok, guys, and the only 2 words I've been able to learn in this all trip of a couple of days was to this, Chayan. Did I say that right? Chayan. See, I didn't say that right. It's gonna correct me, of course. Thank you, I appreciate it. So I'm gonna end the video for today. I hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna start a new video in a couple of minutes when I go to the airport. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. There's one more every single day, even in Canada. And I'll see you guys pretty soon. Ciao.